iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the C and J show, and I have my favorite gin and juice here, and I have my sister NEEK, and we hope that you guys are having a good day today. Let's get on with this topic. Okay, impact. Now, I want to say this. There are some people that could say things to you and it moves you, and some people that don't. And it's just some people that just have that type of effect, and you be trying to sit there and be like, well, dang, you know, they say something, and it, like, they're the only people that can say certain things that nobody else can say, because anybody else say it, they're probably gonna get dragged for it, like, really bad. But I can say this, okay? Guys, we have to respect the dead. Kevin Samuels did to pass. And, you know, whether you agree or disagree, one thing we cannot disagree with was whatever his feelings was towards his standard of thinking in ways of a woman and how men should be, women should be in different cultures. That was his view. That's how he seen it. So he didn't pass. It's no need to do too much, you know. The man got, you know, he still got his mom and then different people. So we just can't go the extra mile with that. But I will too say this, because I know some people saying some stuff. And I want to say this, listen. If he put this high value guy that he's, you know, he's the type of dude, he's high valued, he's educated, he's taking care of himself, and he has, so therefore I guess he's gonna say what he don't want. And there's nothing wrong with that, because the truth be told, let's be honest, we all want someone that has something. Especially if we got it. We, you know, for a fact. That's why I feel like right now in today's world, a lot of guys, whether it don't matter it does not matter their age. They could be freaking 12-year-old boys, 23-year-old young men, 50-year-old men that think, listen, only thing I gotta have for myself is money. I could be ugly, it don't matter how I talk, I got money. And so for that reason that's what you mainly see. A man carry himself that way. I got the money. Ain't no deadbeat because I make money. A deadbeat is the one that don't make no money, don't do nothing. That's just what a deadbeat is. Supposedly. When it's like, no, it's not all about money. It's not, you got to come to with other things. It's just some other things you got to come with. Now, women, men, whoever listening, cats and dogs, whoever you choose to listen to, that's what you choose to listen to. But I have always said with men like Kevin Samuels and different men, and even with different women, that I say, but especially towards, I would say, the black men that says different things. And I even hear different women that will point with their channels and pages that, listen, they only speak kind of like pointing out the things that certain black men do that's not right, and who they're choosing to talk to and who they're not talking to. And you notice how they only talk to this light-skinned person, this white one, mixed one, whatever the case may be. And in that, what I do wish for women to do is, okay, one, you got to view yourself and get yourself in your own 100% category. Because if you sitting up here all the time looking at that, you're going to be so messed up. You're going to be following behind everybody like, oh yeah, let me go bleach my skin. Let me go do this. Let me go do that. You're never going to be happy with yourself, because guess what? Even when you do all of that stuff, you can do all that. Maybe that's going, if you get 10 views, which means 10 people look at you and they look your way, Now you maybe got 100 people can look your way. But out of the 100 people that you got that can look your way, how many people want to marry you? How many people want to sit down and actually be with you? So you looking good means nothing. Your skin tone means nothing, because I have not seen yet not one person. I'm trying to find, while women be sitting up here looking at who got this and who's, and all of a sudden this man saying this is the color that he likes. But they're getting cheated on. So I guess we all in the same boat in some type of a way. So I'm just trying to understand that part. I just never ever get that. But to each his own. Who cares? My thing is with it, ladies, because he did pass. And we have to be respectful. Because the man passed and he do have a mom. She's still alive and stuff. And my whole thing with that is this. We need to sometime look at what people do and the things they say. So if this man is always saying, I got the value that he feels is good for him, we got to start looking too, like, okay, this is how other men feel as well. You got like 1 million subscribers that's listening to you. Your everything that you like, your every word, they're taking that into consideration. But my only last comment I'm gonna say with this whole thing is this for the men. Now, one thing that I disagree with some of these men, and they say so much about how the woman have all these kids and they got this and they don't want to work and they doing this and they doing that. But you know what? This is what I want to say. If it was not for your mom and your grandmas and your aunties, you wouldn't even be here today. And I'm not talking about they gave birth to you. I'm talking about these women raised you and you probably didn't even see your biological dad at all. He was not even in the picture. So whether a female got 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, she didn't give up on you. And one thing I could kind of say in that with these men, like, wait, stop. You have your preference. Have it. Have your preference. We all have our preference. I don't know, some days if I like Popeyes more than I like KFC, and some days I don't know which flavor soda I like more than the other. Have it. But you know what? When it comes down to let me be loud and tell the whole world what's what, my thing is, let's be real though. I can have a preference of something, but I'm not going to sit up here and just say red bone, white bone, mixed bone is the best. When you knew that, number one, look at your color. You're dark as could be. And not only is you dark as you could be, your dad wasn't even in your life. From all your friends to you and whoever else, it was your mom that didn't give up. This was your mom that a lot of these men are talking about. They're saying, yeah, she got this type of job and she ain't. Listen, I don't give a damn what job she got, what she did, what background she come from, what state she lives in. She didn't give up on you. I don't understand why people don't see that. Like, for that reason, give that respect. Like, look, my preference is my preference, but I ain't gonna be too loud about it and say X, Y, and Z, because I know for a fact my mama could have been a deadbeat and just ain't never. It don't matter about none of that. And then even you had to grow up and stuff. This is who took care of you. Did you see that man? No, you didn't. A lot of them you don't see. A lot of them ain't there. So, but guess what? You do see the mom, you see the grandma, you see the aunties trying to do the things that they got to do. So therefore, listen, if they're trying to do that on a respectful tip, what you like and whatever you think is fine and whatever you feel is the best, for that reason, I ain't saying keep it to yourself, but still keep your background, your color in the top of the chart, just because you see what your mom went through and she didn't give up when she could, but you know for a fact your dad was not there. And trust me, it wasn't because your dad was not there, because, oh, you know what, you're dark. Or, oh, it's because X, Y, and Z. Because these men weren't thinking like that. He just wasn't there because he had no type of anything about himself, okay? That's why he wasn't there. And he chose to do whatever he wanted to do. So that's what I feel about that. But with Kevin, there's a lot of things, people, he did to say that was right. And I choose to value the things that he say. And I think sometimes it's just that with us women, when we do hear things, we take it to heart. Because we know that we will go the extra mile for anybody. I mean, we be wanting to find out information of how to be a better woman, how to look better, how to, to always keep ourselves looking good, feeling good, and being good, and just being better. We do look for those things. But, at some point, you should be looking at I take what he say and taking into considerations with everything that he did say, because he is a man. It doesn't matter whether he was an older man or this type of man. He is a man. And then you've seen the people that follow. So obviously certain things, there are some men that feel the way he feel. But I just feel like with us women, we have to have a better voice than always continue running and looking at who's, what we choose to want to see, who is the best and who's whatever. And let's just make some channels like, no, listen, don't sit here and be feeling like whatever. There ain't nothing you can do about that. If you feel like you don't like yourself, then do something about it. That's just it. Ain't nothing else. But even with Kevin, there's a lot of things he said, guys, that I don't agree with. And there's some things that he did say that I do agree with, but either way, he has passed. I don't know. It's been a couple of things being said. I don't know if he just passed because they say he just had passed. Somebody say he passed for cancer. I don't know really about that one. And then they had said like he was in a hotel and it was Viagra and it was Coke. Now, I'm not for sure if that's really what it was, but he was with a, with the white woman. So, and she had to get him, I guess, just like try to like remove him off of her or something like that. So we don't know. It's a trying, sad time for everybody because, which goes to say, if he was, now, and this is it, we live in this, and this goes to say, if it was Viagra and Coke that he was doing it on, this goes to show you that people live double and triple lives. They could tell you all what they want to tell you, but in this I be having issues, okay? Because, all right, to having to take a Viagra pill means that, okay, it ain't working like that, and that's okay. I don't believe it's supposed to be working all that great at that age. It ain't gonna work like he was 20 or 30. Okay, that's one thing, and that's fine. That's just that's life. But now the cocaine and the drug use, if that is true, it goes to show you that we could be listening to these people and we can agree, and everybody can say whatever they want to say. But everybody has dark secrets and dark demons that they have to deal with day and night. So for that reason, to have an opinion about something is your opinion. But I don't think it should be too loud to where it disgusts people and the things that you say because, nobody is perfect as we can see. So I'm going to leave that to that. And y'all, let's keep, like I said, the man still, his mom is still living. So, who knows, but we out.